is my assignment 23.1 work experience assignment, work opportunities. Public providers are mainly government-based and their aim is to make sport accessible to everyone. The sporting activities are run by the council and there are no memberships necessary to take part. Public providers are also linked to the NHS, and the money that is paid by someone's tax or lottery-related money, and it is provided to the NHS by the government to help improve that person's personal fitness. The aim for private providers is to make a profit. These providers are for members only, and the members that take part would have to pay a lot of money just for their health benefits. There has been a huge increase in health and fitness awareness over the last few years, which means that more people are seeking advice and help from a private provider, and this then gives the provider a larger profit. Voluntary providers are run by volunteers and they rent the facilities from the council to have private grounds to work on. The facilities that are organised are money raising, and the aim for the voluntary providers is to increase the amount of participation and performance for all ages and abilities. Dual use is when a facility can be used for one purpose throughout the day, and then during the evening they could be used for another sporting activity. For example, during school hours, the sports hall will be used by pupils during their PE lessons, but when school has finished, then the sports hall may be used by a dance class, for example, who are renting the hall, so they have a larger space to teach more people at the same time. If an organisation wants to use the sports hall for something, then the school will have to ask them for rent so they can use the hall. Partnerships is when two sectors work together to fund and organise events and facilities for activities to take place. The problem with partnerships is that there are lots of people or groups who want to be in charge and take control over the organisation. Sport and recreation. In this sector, the jobs that are available are things like being a duty manager, a sports coach, a rec assistant or a PE teacher. Of course, there are other jobs within this sector, but these are the most common and most known jobs. These jobs, such as a sports coach, are mainly linked to one sport, and these jobs can either be voluntary for charities, private for one-to-one sessions on improving skill, or public where they work with more than one person at the same time to teach them the rules, skills and techniques of the sport that they are coaching. For the health and fitness sector, there is a large variety of different jobs you could choose from. For example, you could either become a personal trainer, a sports therapist or a sports masseur, just to name a few. The job that you could choose to do can also link to either one or more different things. For example, your sport could be linked to swimming, gym, healthy eating or relaxation. In the sport and exercise science sector, the jobs that you could have are sports medic, sports psychologist, exercise physiologist and many more. You could either be working for education or you could be working for a private business. Outdoor education is a fast-growing sector, and the centres at which the activities take place. The staff need to have a qualification, a specific skill set and knowledge for the activities that they are organising. Some companies may send their employees on a training course where they can develop and improve as a team. The activities that may take place could be things like rock climbing or kayaking. This job for a duty manager is based at Moulsecoomb Leisure Centre. The job requires you to work for 37 hours a week from Monday to Sunday, and it is on a rota basis, meaning that you will work on an early shift for a few hours on one day, and then the next day you might be on a late shift for a few hours. The job has an income of £18,000 per year, which could be seen as either a good or bad thing depending on how much you need the money. The good thing about this job is that the staff get a discount for their memberships, so that they can use the facilities at the centre that they work at and at other centres within the community. This job also has a benefit scheme called Freedom Choices, and this gives the staff discount when booking travel, gift cards and high street vouchers. The main weakness about this job is travel. If you don't have a car, then the location of this facility may be difficult to get to from where you are. This is a job for a sports massage therapist in Baldock. This job has a salary of £25,000 per year or £45,000 per year, and this can be either a part-time or full-time job. This job is also self-employed, meaning that you choose the hours that you work. This job requires you to have had a year of experience in therapy before applying for the job. You have to have a qualification in sports therapy or rehabilitation. A benefit for this job is the amount of money that you earn per year, and the fact that you have had a year of experience prior to applying for the job means that you have the knowledge and skills of the job and know how to work with the different kinds of clients you may encounter while working. However, if you don't have all of the qualifications required, then you might not get the job and you might have to go to university to get the qualification. This job for a dietitian has a salary of £32,000 to £40,000 per year, and it is located in Manchester. The job requires you to have the ability to provide high quality advice to clients regarding their nutrition and diet. They advise that you have some kind of experience of the job, but this isn't essential, but you do have to have a degree that links to the job. They also require you to have a driver's license so that you can deliver things to patients to help with their diet and the nutrition. And they can be delivered to patients' homes, care homes, and any other dietary clinics that may be closer to the client's location. The hours for the job are 40 hours per week from Monday to Friday, and the good things about this job are, again, the money, and also the fact that this type of job can be very rewarding because you are able to help people to improve their health and their everyday life. This job is an outdoor activity instructor at Center Parcs. The salary for this job is £9.14p an hour, and you will be contracted to either do 30 or 75 hours over a 4-week period, which will include weekends, bank holidays and public holidays, and this is because Center Parcs is open all day, every day throughout the whole year. The job requires you to instruct activities such as indoor and outdoor climbing, abseiling and zip wire. You will also be required to do health and safety checks on the equipment before they are used, and to make sure that all of the equipment is set up and put away correctly. The benefits of this job are that you get discounts when using the equipment on a day off, and you could also get discounts in restaurant and retail outlets. This job requires you to work in a team, which some people may find a lot more comfortable compared to working on their own. The main threat for this job is also travel, as some people might not have a car or they might live an hour or so away from where the job is located.